Sass, your host of Self Love Sundays with Sass. I am your certified vision and empowerment and extreme execution coach who comes every single Sunday so we can talk about all the ways in which we can better our best. I know. I'm in Texas. And I really wanted to get this Self Love Sunday video out because I'm going to just tell you guys the epiphany I had, right? So listen, I'm driving to New Jersey to get my hair done and I stop at a gas station. So I'm sitting at the gas station and the guy is, getting ready to pump my gas, and I just start looking around. And I looked at the car that pulled up beside me, and I looked at the people. Then there was a car that pulled behind me, and I looked, and it was like, all of a sudden the gas station was like filled with cars, right? And I started looking around. I'm like, I don't know any of these people. And it hit me. We allow people in our lives that we know hinder us from going far in life. They hinder us from achieving our goals and our success. One person. But have you ever went and pulled up in a gas station or went to Costco or to the grocery store, and there are so many, you don't know any of those people? Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because why in the world would you let one person stop you from achieving your level of success in living and growing in your purpose when there are millions of people around who will love, support, and cheer you on? Like, just think about that for a second. Because, I started doing some research on what is it? What's the number one thing that stops people from pursuing their passion and their goals? And they talked about societal pressure and expectation. And here's the thing. When it comes to societal pressure, the only person that can really put pressure on you is you. But the thing is, if you're paying attention or you're looking around, if you're on social media and you're looking at these shows, that show people homes and all, you're looking at everyone else's life and then putting pressure on yourself to perform or be something or do something that you don't even love, that you don't even really want to do. So there's a level of expectation that you put on yourself from just watching other people's lives and chasing the dollar. And I'm here to tell you that if you make a decision to stop chasing the dollar, and don't get me wrong, and I'm going to say this disclaimer, okay, because I'm about my coins too. There's nothing, first of all, we cannot truthfully live without money. I'm not saying that. I get that money is important. But here's the thing. If you really believe that money was so important, you would be personally developing yourself. Because as you develop yourself more, guess what comes? More money. Period. So if it's really that important to you, then there should be no societal pressure. The only pressure there would be is for you to become the best version of yourself. Because every level that you go up higher within your own personal self-development, that's a level higher in dollar amount. Okay? And let's get to the truth of the matter. Do you even know how much money you need to achieve the life that you want? Because most people just go after the money. There is no vision. There is no vision. Vision is the end, the revelation. Okay? What is your vision for your finances? What is your vision for your family? What is the vision for your health? If you don't even have a clue what you're chasing after, what are you chasing after? What are you chasing after? And for those of you who allowed people or environment to get in your way, I really want you to think about that for a second. Why in the world would you let a person or a group of people stop you when there's millions out there that would probably love what you have to offer? And I also want to make this clear too, because I think today, in 2023, it was big in 22, people were shaming people because they're not entrepreneurs. Let me tell you something. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak, okay? And I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I'm some big time entrepreneur. But I'm well on my way. And I believe in speaking. I believe in the power of my words. So I'm going to be who I said I'm going to be. And my vision is written plain, okay? But here's the thing. It's not just about entrepreneurship. I want you to understand, because people think that about coaching. It's like, oh, I'm not trying to own my business. I need a coach. No, having someone in your life that can see your blind spots. This is, even if you plan to be in your place of employment, if you want to get raises, in that place of employment. If you want to climb the ladder in your place of employment, you need someone to help you see that or to get there. That's why I will always speak of the importance of a mentor, a therapist, and a coach. 3 different people that do 3 different things. Okay? They're very important in your life. It doesn't automatically mean that you have to be an entrepreneur, but no, who do you desire? If you should be wanting to be the best you can be, even in your place of employment. But if you don't like the place of employment that you are at, come on, y'all. If that is a decision that you are choosing to make, because you absolutely have the capability to change that decision by starting to personally develop yourself. But see, the thing is, you got to get yourself around the right people in the right environments. And just understand that there are millions of people out here. Millions. There are groups. You can start your own group. That's exactly why, and I know you're going to hear me talk about it every single, because I'm proud of this, honey. That's exactly why I wrote my book, Finding Your Way. Because the thing is, it's not about anybody else's way. It's about finding your way. And this is not a plug on my book. This is just to tell you that I've been speaking this thing because I live it. That's a difference. When I come in and I talk to you what I live and breathe. I will never talk to you from theory. Okay? And so how does a 16 and pregnant statistic welfare mother go from that to being an author? That happens by putting myself in the right environment. That happens by writing a vision for my life, for my family, for my finances, for what I want to do in this world, for what I want to give back. That happens by asking myself some very deep questions, because as humans, we make up some very intricate stories, none of which can be true. We make up so many stories that it causes us not to speak to people, not to call people and pick up the phone and talk to them or ask for help, because we make up such intricate stories, right? So I'm asking you today, what's stopping you? What truly is the fear? I really want you to sit with this and ask yourself, if there are millions of people in the world and you come across people every single day that you don't know, if you're scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, there is millions of people. You have no idea who these people are. That means there are millions of people out there that can help you with your vision. There are millions of people out there that can actually form a positive group and community with. But are you telling yourself a story that if you reach out, that you're going to receive some sort of negativity? I don't know. But the thing I need you to do is stop telling yourself a story. How do you know it's true? Test the theory. Reach out. Ask for help. Sometimes it's true. Listen, you have to pay for help. I had to pay for help sometimes. Sometimes you have to do that because I no longer wanted generic help. I wanted something that fit me. So I got a coach that personally dealt with me to help me walk along my steps. I got a therapist that personally helped me work on and heal my past traumas so that I can write my book, so that I can live a life of abundance, so that I can truly sit in front of this camera and smile and let it be genuine, y'all. There were so many years that I spent smiling and just being happy, doing what everybody else wanted me to do, not doing any of the things I wanted to do. But when you begin to work on yourself and ask yourself some very different questions, it changes things for you. It changes things for you. So what is it? Here's some things that I really want you to start doing, and I'm just going to give you 6, okay? Number 1, I'm going to need you to start believing in yourself and your abilities. You are uniquely you. There is no other Tarnisha Moe Sass, and that's not my middle name, but there's no other. And there's no other you. And the problem is you have been around people who told you things about yourself and who have shamed you or guilted you, so you don't believe in yourself and your abilities, and you're feeling insecure and you're feeling afraid. Here's the thing I want to tell you. I still feel afraid. I do. But the thing is, I feel the fear and I do it anyway. And you can do it too. I keep telling y'all, I'm just a woman from Plainfield, New Jersey. Okay? That's just it. That's all. A mom of, 6 children, 5 living and 2 grandkids. But I chose and I made a decision to be the best me and to be great and to show up in this world in such a way that you would have no other choice but to know that there is a God. There is no other choice but you to believe Because if I am here, I'm telling you, it's only by the grace. Okay, so number one, I need you to believe in yourself and your abilities. Number two, I need you to get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. And it may not, listen, I'm not saying that everything is going to be, rainbows and unicorns. You may tap on somebody's shoulder that is not in a predicament to help you in the moment. You may have to knock on a few doors. I had to knock on a few doors, okay, to get the help that I needed, right? And here's the thing, that's okay. But you have to remember that the whole sole purpose is for you to get healed and for you to get better. So what? Step out of your comfort zone. Take a risk. Join a program. All right? Take a risk. Listen to something new. Get 5 new voices in your ear. 5. Listen to different music. Music can set you free. Listen to different podcasts. Listen to read different books, whether it's, physical or audible books. Get you some new voices. Listen to different people. Okay? And stop looking at social media, because I see it all the time, looking at everybody else and making assumptions about those people or comparing yourself to those people in any way. Stop the comparison. Just get into you. I promise you. My friend just said it to me the other day. She's like, oh, Mo's quiet. She must be doing something. Yeah, because sometimes you have to even step away from it all and go on a fast from social media and just listen and get with yourself. Listen to something different. Do something different. Go somewhere different. Even if you say, oh, well, listen, I don't have the money to do whatever. Go outside and take a walk and walk in different directions just to give your mind a different angle. Turn off some of the TV shows and listen to something that's going to feed your mind. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to go have a good time sometime. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is going to help your mindset so that you can continue on your journey, so that the graveyard does not have to be even richer by you leaving this earth and taking your gift with you. Okay? So the next thing, number 3, you knew it was coming. Get around people who believe in you, that truly believe in you, not hype you up and then cut you down on the low. None of this passive aggressive stuff that I see happening. No, get yourself in a true community of people who want to see you win. And I'm going to tell you something else about community too. Get in a community that wants to be active, not people who like you have to pull their teeth and not to get them to respond and to participate. No, an active community of people who really want it. And I'll say this too, please stop joining communities to not be interactive or to tell the person how you have grown as a result of being in the community or what it is that you're truly looking for in the community. Because a lot of times people say, oh, I didn't get what I need, but you didn't even ask. We don't even know what you need. Okay? So get yourself in a great community. All right. Number 4, set clear and realistic goals for yourself. What do you want? Who do you want to become in the process of getting what you want? Those are 2 very important questions that I need you to ask yourself. Number 5, take care of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. I don't know what your spirituality is. I'm going to just tell you to navigate this thing that we call life. You don't need to believe in something higher than yourself, okay? And higher than a human being. I'm just going to say that, okay? And I'm going to leave that right there for you. And number 6, be true to yourself and your values. This, if you hear nothing else I say today, be authentically you. And people say you hear it all the time, but it's like, take your mask off. I'm not telling you at work, okay? I'm not telling you to go on your corporate job and go in there and cussing people out and stuff. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying bring the real, true, authentic, loving you to every environment that you go in. Be the light. What is your values? If your values are love and peace, why are you watching shows of chaos? Why are you in environments of chaos and gossip? And why are you gossiping? If that's not truly your being, why are you doing that? What are your core values? What principles do you live by? Do you have any values? If you don't, I'm going to need you to get you some. Okay? So, like I said, number 1, believe in yourself and your abilities. Number 2, step out of your comfort zone. Number 3, getting around people who truly believe in you. Number 4, set clear and realistic expectations and goals for yourself. Number 5, take care of your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Number 6, be true to who you are. Listen, be true to your values. I don't come here speaking every Sunday just to talk. My hope, my wish, my prayer is that you really sit with the words that I'm speaking to you and you really start to ask yourself some different questions, because that's the start of the new idea. That's the start of creation. That's the start of creating your vision. I keep saying this and I will continue to say this. Every single person that's listening to this has the ability to change the very DNA fabric of your family, all by making a decision to say that I'm going to write my vision and make it plain, and I'm going to do everything in my power by any means righteous necessary to get there. That means I'm just going to keep taking the next right step and the next right step. And I may not have it all figured out, and you don't need to. I never had it all figured out. I just went. I'm going to just tell you right now, I did everything they said not to do. And again, I'm going to say that's why my book is called Finding Your Way, because I found mine. All right. And yes, I had to go back and develop some systems. And yes, there were some things that didn't work out well. Let me tell you something. I learned lessons all over the place because I don't believe in failure. No, I didn't fail. I learned some very, very, very hard lessons. Okay. But the biggest thing about learning the lessons is you learn it so you don't take that with you in your next venture, in your next move. Okay. So we're all going to have that. Fear, failure, and success all has to go together. Stop separating them, because you need all three. It is what it is. It is what it is. You're going to have this, and you're going to feel like sometimes, especially if you're going to be an entrepreneur, or even if you plan on climbing the corporate ladder, because listen, I'm in corporate America. I'm a second level. When I decided to do that, you're going to feel like you take 10 steps forward and 2 steps back. You're going to be on this roller coaster and you're going to be on this wave. But that's when I need you to let your vision guide you and not your emotions. That's why I wrote the vision. Because when everything goes awry, I can look and say my vision statement for my life is I'm a wealthy, powerful, and intuitive leader. And I say it to myself over and over and over again. Because there's power in your words. Stop telling people what you don't want. Start telling people what you do want. But first of all, you got to know what you want. And it starts with you. There are 1 million people in this world that will buy your product. There's 1 million people in this world that will listen to you. There's 1 million people in this world that will help you. But you're just thinking about this small bubble and place that you are in. You got to get outside of that circle. That's why you got to get into different communities. Every person, I just finished another interview tonight. Every person that has helped me has been a person that I've met in a community. You have to put yourself in the right places. And it starts by knowing what you want so you know the place to be in. And I know sometimes I come off so passionate. It's because I know that you can be or do or have anything you want in this world. It just takes you to make the decision. Start believing in the power of you. Stop waiting for your kids to do it. I see so many parents. This is why I work with empty nesters. Because you know what? It's like we want our kids to take that next step. Yes, it's great. I want my kids to go way further than I can ever even imagine myself going. And that still means I get to go too. Stop putting it all on your kids. If you are living and breathing and can hear this, guess what? You too can live the life of your dreams. There is nothing that can stop you. There's no one that can stop you but you. You can't even tell me about resources today. Half the stuff that I learned how to do, I Googled. I'm just being honest with you. And it didn't all turn out perfect. But I'm here. And I'm still doing the next right thing. So I'm telling you, you can do it too. You can find your way. If you want help, www.moesass.com. And you can also email me, ask me any questions, or leave a comment under this video. I'll always answer. It's info@moesass.com is my email. But if you leave a comment, I'll definitely answer. And please know that I enjoy the feedback and I enjoy the questions. So anything, let me know. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. I love you.